Hello, everyone. It's 11:58. At 12 o'clock, you will hear a bell sound. That will be our tardy bell for our advisory students. So what that means is, at the bell, our teachers are going to gather our students together, and they will meet in the old gym right behind you. And as soon as they're ready, we're going to have them line up here, and then we'll begin our ceremony. Thank you. All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carlos Gonzalez. I'm an assistant principal here at McFarland Middle School, and we will begin our ceremony with a welcome message on video from Zach Rocha, the new ASB president at Othello High School.
Hello there, MMS. I just want to congratulate you on making it to high school. I know it took a lot of hard work, dedication to make it there, but now that doesn't matter. You are now the small fish in the big ocean, and I need to help you to survive in high school. Here are 3 tips on how to survive in high school. Number 3, you should join sports, clubs, ASB, just get involved. So you're just not doing nothing, meet new people. That's where you make all your friends and have the most fun. That's where I've had the most fun anyway. Number 2, you should go to school events and dances, if we have them this year, because those are really fun as well. Go to games, get loud and get crazy. Just have fun over there. And number 1, don't slack off as a freshman. You don't want to be that one senior, junior in a class, a bunch of 14-year-olds, because you failed half your classes. Just don't be that one person. Pass your class as a freshman. You don't want to be that one guy. So enjoy it. Have fun. You only get 4 years of this, unless you're that 5th-year senior who stays another year to have fun. And congratulations again, and welcome to Othello High School.
Zach Rocha, everyone.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2021 McFarland Middle School 8th grade promotion. My name is Jessica Shank, and I am the principal here, where we are very excited to honor our 8th graders as they prepare to promote to Othello High School. I'd like to welcome those of you who are watching online, as well as those of you who are here in person. And to those of you who are here in person, I thank you for continuing to wear your masks, as that does allow us to provide this in-person opportunity. Right now, our 8th graders are standing along the side here, waiting to come in. And in just a few moments, they will each come to the stage to get their certificates, after which they will go to the front of the school to have their pictures taken. I ask that you please remain in your seats until the end of the ceremony, and then you will be invited to come out to the front to congratulate your 8th grader or take pictures before they return to class for the rest of the day. Before we do begin today, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that this has been a hard and often difficult year for our students. But I am also proud of how so many of them have maintained a positive and energetic attitude about their education. I also want to specifically thank you, the parents, family, and friends of our students, because your support helped make their success possible. We know how you work to ensure that your child had internet access at home so that Zoom and Google Classroom would work. You helped them to understand the AB schedule. You made sure they came to school with both masks and attestation forms. And very importantly, you reached out to teachers or counselors for help or to ask questions. We also know how so many of you gave your child regular words of encouragement and assurance that everything would work out, and indeed it did. This was not always easy, so again, thank you for your work and your patience. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Kathy Anderson, our 8th grade counselor.
Good afternoon. When I look over at all of our beautiful 8th graders, it's hard to remember back at the beginning of 7th grade when you entered MMS. But I remember some uneasiness and insecurities, and maybe even some fear in most of you. Leaving the comfort of your elementary school and entering a big school with more students was overwhelming and took a little getting used to. But you faced it and soon became comfortable here at MMS. In March, I watched as you all left, confused and uncertain, as we entered into a very challenging and unknown territory of online or Zoom school. You took it on, you did your best, and again, soon became more comfortable. In January, we cheered as you once again entered MMS, masked up with some uneasiness, fear, and excitement. It's been quite a roller coaster for you. It's been emotional and challenging. But one thing I see in you is resilience. You have had to learn in different ways, in different settings than any other group from MMS. And now you're here at the end of the journey, stronger, wiser, and more confident than ever. You have the endurance and resilience to take on high school. And I know you're going to do it with flying colors. I missed you all when you left in March, and I'll miss you all when you leave here this week. I loved getting to know you, and I'm so grateful for the time I got to spend with you. I wish each and every one of you the very best as you start a new chapter at Othello High School.
So in this portion of the program, I'm going to speak to the Mustang Way Award. Traditionally at McFarland Middle School, we've always presented what we call the Citizenship Award to 2 to 3 students. And we're doing something very different this year. We're doing something that what we call is the Mustang Way. But if you look at the word Mustang and look at it as an acronym and how it's spelled, the Mustang Way means M for maintains integrity, U for unifies and empathy, S for sets goals, T for tries their best, A for are accountable, N for normalizing kindness, G for grows in positivity, and S for shows respect. Up to this point in the program, over 6 different promotion ceremonies, we've been able to honor 3 students as Mustang Way winners. But before I announce their names, I'm going to read to you the list of finalists that the staff has chosen as our top 15 students who are finalists for the Mustang Way Award. Those finalists are Aaliyah Dominguez, Claire Gilbert, Diana Gomez, Kimberly Gonzalez Pineda, Jaden Hale, Melody Hernandez Vasquez, Daisy Lopez, Jesus Mendoza Avila, Kalel Osuna, Mason Perez, James Risenmay, Riley Rodriguez, Samantha Shade, Ingrid Soriano, and Jose Torres. Those are your finalists. Now the 3 winners, and they are not present today, but that have been announced so far, are James Risenmay, Samantha Shade, and Ingrid Soriano. Please give them a hand. Before we get into our presentation of the class of 2025 by our advisory teachers, I do want to invite and encourage our audience today to cheer, to celebrate, to clap for our students as their name is being read. This is a day of celebration for them, so please don't hesitate to have fun today. Also, I'd like to invite our board member who's present today, Mr. Ken Johnson, to come up. He will be issuing the certificates to the class of 2025. Please give a hand to Mr. Ken Johnson. And now I'd like to invite our first presenter, Ms. Courtney Hare.
Good afternoon, 8th graders, families, and staff. I am so honored and blessed to be able to be here with you today and to experience this milestone with you. I'm trying to make eye contact with them so they could see me. I want to start off by commending you for your steadfast ability to weather difficult trials. This school year has presented many challenges for everyone, but you guys, you made it through. Looking forward, as you head into high school, you will be given more autonomy or freedom to make your own decisions. I want to encourage you to choose to be brave, to try new things, to meet new people, and to be your most authentic self. Each of you possesses your own unique gifts and talents that this world needs. Most importantly, remember that the decisions that you make during high school are pivotal ones that will shape the trajectory of your future. And therefore, I encourage you to invest in your education and to invest in your interests. Finally, I want to leave you with this quote by Dr. Seuss. "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." Congratulations, 8th graders. Danette Banos Ortiz. Eric Fernando Burciaga Rios. Cindy Correno Cruz. Abraham Cedillo Medina. Yair Contreras. Eric Cruz. Jose de Dios. Bunny Garza. Yesenia Moreno. Jalen Perez. Jaime Raul Rodriguez Salinas. Diana Serrano. Emmanuel Torres.
Thank you, Ms. Hare. At this time, help me welcome Mr. David Herod.
Good afternoon, parents, family, and friends. My name is David Herod, and I have the privilege to represent my advisory class. A couple things I'd like to say before I read the names. During advisory, we have a 30-minute slot every day where we meet with our advisory students. We work on grades, character activities, and miscellaneous things that are needed for the school. One of the things I'm really pleased with my advisory class is when we go over grades, I call each student up and we go over the grades, and it says, I would suggest something for them to do, to go talk to a teacher or work with something, and they would actually do that. And so I really appreciate their willingness to improve their grades and work hard. Character strong activities, we really work on building their character and to look for ways to serve others. And a lot of them have taken that challenge and really tried to make things better for them. I want to tell them that I'm really proud of them, and I really appreciate all the hard work that they've done to get to this point. I want to wish them good luck in OHS, and I just hope everything will get back to normal so we can have a good high school experience without wearing these stinking masks and having a whole day of school and sports and activities. Okay, for my students. Kaylee Jean Bashaw. Caesar Corona Jr., Alvin Fabian Cortez Delgado, Yadira Gonzalez Rodriguez, Chloe Marie Hernandez, Avery Nicole Colgan, Larry Maldonado Sanchez, Aneta Rosette, Alexei Alejandra Valdivinos Salgato, and last but not least, Ruben Vargas Sanchez.
Thank you, Mr. Herod. At this time, please help me welcome Mr. Justin Howell.
Good afternoon. This year has definitely been one to remember. From distance learning to our blended learning model, our students have faced many challenges. I asked my advisory class to describe this year with one word. They said chaotic, different, crazy, and weird, just to name a few. I would have to agree with all of those descriptions. However, I have been impressed with their ability to adapt to all of these ongoing changes this year. I truly appreciated getting to know my students, and I can honestly say that they will be missed. One piece of advice to the class of 2025 that I can give for next year is to get involved with activities in high school, whether it is sports or a club or AP classes. It will make your high school experience much more rewarding. To quote a song from the 90s, closing time, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Even though your journey here at MMS is coming to a close, your high school journey is just beginning. I wish all of you nothing but the best. Congratulations. Guadalupe Augustine Pineda. Jocelyn Barajas Garcia. Salvador Serna Larios. Daniel Oscar Cervantes. Elizabeth De Jesus Flores. Jose Luis Faustino Rodriguez. Joanna Flores Ariano. Rylan Danielle Jones. Joseph Lopez Cazares. Oh.
I'm going to take ownership and apologize for that. We're printing a certificate immediately. That way we can announce your name and do it right by the student at the end. Okay?
Nathaniel Anthony Montemayor. Gail Valentine Biena. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Howell. Up next, please welcome Mr. Garrett Leahy.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to say a big thank you and congratulations to all of the class of 2025. You have made it through a tumultuous year. We have transitioned from online classes and the fun of Zoom while creating our own schedules to back in person and getting to see our friends in person daily. Each and every one of you have persevered through it, and I sincerely believe you have become better individuals because of it. I cannot wait to see you all through your next 4 years in high school. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best on your future endeavors wherever life takes you. Antonio Aguirre Gonzalez. Aaron Cuevas. Jennifer Deres Santillan. Aaliyah Marie Dominguez Wilhelm. Jeremiah Flores. Good job, Jerry. Madison Ann Getz. Raul Gomez Eldave. Abias Daniel Lobos. Anna Moreno. Alejandra Murillo. Serahi Pastor Castro. Genesis Peña Hernandez. Alexis Ponce Cedillo. And Maritza Verduzco Silva. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Leahy. And for our last presenter, please welcome our Crystal Apple Award winner, Ms. Karen Magana.
Thank you for all being here. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Class of 2025, congratulations. We have mastered online and in-person learning. It was not easy, but we could finally say that we did it. I'm proud of you and everything you will accomplish in the future. As you go to high school and beyond, I want you to remember the rights of a learner. You have the right to make mistakes, be confused, and say what makes sense to you. And hold that dear to your heart, and you will be successful. And remember to always follow your dreams. Clase de 2025, felicidades. Hemos dominado el aprendizaje en línea y en persona. No fue fácil, pero finalmente podemos decir que lo logramos. Estoy orgullosa de todo lo que logramos este año. Cuando vayan a la preparatoria y el colegio, quiero que recuerden los derechos del alumno. Tienen el derecho de ser confundidos, cometer errores y confundirse y decir lo que piensan. Mantengan estos en sus corazones y tendrán éxito. Y siempre siguen sus sueños. I present to you my advisory students. Les presento a mis estudiantes. Johnny Alvarez. Citlali Chanel Alcaraz. Karen Rebecca Daza. Irma de Dios. Alexander Flores. Natalia López Salas. Omar Maldonado Sosa. Adrian Obispo. Julissa Ruby Osuna. David Jeremiah Salmerón. Rosaura Velázquez. And Dalton Wines. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. So again, apologies for the hiccup in that program. What we learned is that we did have a printed certificate for Joanna, but another student walked away with it earlier today. So now we have the correct one again, and as promised, I'd like to present to you as part of the class of 2025 promoting to Othello High School, Joanna Flores Arellano. All right. So with my closing message before I hand it off to Mrs. Shank, our principal, special thanks to our administration, Jessica Shank and Brenda Dunn, for their leadership, ideas, and support with this promotion ceremony. To Kathy Anderson and Meredith Schaefer, our amazing counselors, for their support of our students and staff here at McFarland Middle School and with this ceremony. To Alondra Hernandez and our office staff for their support with printing tickets, the certificates, the communication out of our office via talking points, Blackboard, every other platform that we use, so special thanks to them. Thank you to Marisol Quesada and Gracie Garza for organizing our support personnel to staff this event. Patrick Lachelle for using his talent in photography to help us with photos of our students in the front of the school with our Mustang statue, Spirit. Mary Quesada and our custodial staff for helping us set up this ceremony. Mr. John Lockhart and Beyond Sight Media for the video recording. And our OSD translators, Antonio Ortega, Carmela Porfirio, Alicia Gonzalez, Emma Medina, Dorothy Martinez. And finally, to Rigo Ozuna and the OSD technology crew for putting up with me. And if you don't know, it's a lot of work. And then helping me with the lighting, the music, and live streaming this event in English and Spanish for our great community. So please give them all a hand. Ms. Jessica Shank.
Before we end the ceremony today, I just have a couple announcements. The first is that the videos from yesterday, today, and tomorrow are all going to be put together into one single video that will be released online so that all of our students can watch their classmates promote together. The other is that your students right now are in front of the school waiting for you, and I'll invite you in a moment to take either hallway on either side of the stage to go greet them out front. And just a reminder that we are still having school the rest of today and the rest of the week. However, you do have the option of checking your child out if you want to go celebrate today. So thank you again for coming. We appreciate your support and have a great day.